About 7 years ago, Bobby Crabtree and we spoke about doing a film on his professional and personal life, and I contacted Larry Foley of the Arkansas Razorbacks and Billy Higgins here of UFAS, and they're both professors and in the film industry. And over the 7 years, we discussed doing a film on Bobby's life, but we just couldn't get a bite on things or the story we really wanted to tell. And in that time, and I'm just going to tell the truth of exactly what happened, they had asked, the Historical Society had invited me to a meeting there at UFAS. I attended the meeting, and there was a second presentation. I did a presentation. There was a second presentation after mine, and it was on the True Grit Trail. So I felt obliged to stay for the whole meeting. I paid attention, and I left thinking it was divine appointment. I prayed about it and prayed about it. I couldn't make a connection. And finally, one night in bed, I said, Heavenly Father, I'm absolutely exhausted praying about this matter. You're going to have to show me. And I was through. And I heard this, Samuel, isn't Bobby Crabtree the True Grit fighter? That excited me. And I just started praising God. Yes, that's it. Not trying to introduce Bobby as the True Grit fighter, not trying to endorse him that way. But we've definitely adopted him as the True Grit fighter. And who better to be the True Grit historians than Fort Smith, Arkansas?
What will the movie be about, or the story be about? His whole life, or and the inspiration that he is?
His career began here, boxing career. They all remain here today. And his legacy is the only thing that will live on past that boxing career and his life. And I just think it's a great opportunity for Fort Smith, let me say historic Fort Smith, Arkansas, to give a true in the now account of True Grit. And the article that I wrote for the Historical Society, it came out a week ago Tuesday. As I understand it, went coast to coast, some libraries, universities, over 450 places on their mailing list. So what really does my heart good is that they believe in Bobby Crabtree being the True Grit fighter enough that they sent it out there to be received that way. And fighters like George Foreman have always referred to Bobby as the fighting hillbilly from Arkansas. That's just such a general term for such an incredible man. And the thing about Bobby's story is you don't have to script it. Hang out with him, meet the people that know and love him, and you'll write it.
So the event on the 28th and 29th, explain what that is and what you hope will come of that event on the 28th and 29th downtown.
It'll be the first of several fundraisers to raise money for this film. We have a small budget, and we're trying to meet that already, and we are getting ready to do the film about the middle of this year, start filming. As I say, it's one of several fundraisers, but I also want to introduce to the Fort Smith community the True Grit fighter, Bobby Crabtree, but I also want to tell the community of Bobby Crabtree. We're going to have a silent auction. We'll have a live auction. We'll have speakers like Leon Sparks and Randy Edwards, just talking about back in the day with Bobby and telling some quirky stuff that's happened, and funny stuff. But we'll also have live music. There's good food. Huerta has good food, and just want people to come out and listen to the music, maybe dance a little bit, eat dinner, meet Bobby. And if you've got a story to tell about Bobby, we're going to find a slot there for you to get up and tell that story.
All right, Sam, thank you so much for your time. I hope a lot of folks show up downtown Friday night, Saturday night. Lots of good music, lots of good food, and lots of good fellowship as well.
Yes, sir. Good fellowship. Just people loving people.